Hi everyone, just a quick video here just to show you how to access Teams from home. So there's two ways you can get on. You can download the Teams app, which is available from quite a lot of devices, but not all of them. It looks like this, and if you double click on that, that'll open up this menu that'll ask you to sign in. The other way you can do it is through your web browser. So if you type into Google Teams sign in, it'll pop up the first one there, Microsoft. Make sure you're on Microsoft and then sign in. And just, I'm going to show you on this one rather than the other one. You type in your username, which is quite a long one. I'm using phrase as an example here. And then your password. Please note here that your password is sensitive to capital letters and punctuation. So make sure you've got your correct punctuation and your capital letters in there, because they're all needed on this. So once you click sign in, it will take you to the dashboard. You can get prompted if you go on the web one to download the app. If you know the app doesn't work, then just use the web app instead. So now you've been prompted to come onto this. This is our class, and this is the dashboard for this. First thing you need to do is click on our class. So your team is year 3-4, and you're going to get brought to our dashboard. Okay. So there are lots of different things. We've got general, which is our class, and that's where all the work is going to be found. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the posts. Posts are things that you can type in conversation, and also has a log of all the things that change in the other parts as well. So this is a great part to see what's changed and what's been updated and things like that. Files is where you're going to find work from your class materials. So if I click on the class materials, we've got tomorrow's and a little bit of practice. The tomorrow's aren't uploaded just yet, but I put something into practice just to show you. So you can click on that, and then you can access the work in there. You better look at that as a PDF. Okay, so I can close that. If I want to look at that as well, if I go into tomorrow's, it's then further broken down into lesson by lesson resources. Again, you can just click back, just like you would if you were working on a computer. So the next thing I want to talk about is the class notebook. It's not something we're going to be using, but just so you know what it is, it's a notebook. It's like a big floor book that we can all access at the same time and share our ideas on. Assignments we will be using. So assignments is where you will upload either images or a text Word document of your work. So here's a little practice, a little example. If you click on that, then it will ask you to do something. So obviously this is just a practice. It's due in tomorrow. And the instructions are to upload a photo of a picture you've drawn. So if that is what you've been asked to do, or it was to do completing your literacy work, or a picture of your maths work, that'll be in the instructions. Don't worry about the no points, okay? And then you put your work in there. So if you click on add work, if you're on a phone or a tablet, you will be prompted there for the upload device to take an image of your work. If you are working on a computer and you'd rather type your work, that's totally fine. If you click add new file and Word document, and then give it a name. So it might be literacy lesson. It might be the floor map. So I might want to put floor map in there. Attach that. Then if I click on that, once it's loaded, I can click on that, and then I can adapt my work. So if I was doing a floor map, so I might do my work on there. So I type on there and it'll come up. Once you click close, it'll automatically save. And then you'll be able to turn in your work. So once you've finished your work and you're happy with it, make sure it's uploaded, you can just click on turn in. It'll be turned in, okay? If you accidentally turn in and you're not quite happy with your work, or you haven't double checked it, or there's something you need to change, you can undo the turn in, and then you can work on that again. So work is working on unlocking, and you better click on it again and access that. So once you've done that, you get a little tick and it's sorted. The grades, that'll show you the work that you've put in, and also any points which you won't get, but you might get some feedback from me. So you might get some feedback saying, well done on question 3, you've done brilliant on that. Have a look at question 4, you've done an add instead of a takeaway, for example. Okay, so once again, we've got our posts, and that'll just show you all the things that you've done. Files is where you're going to find all your class materials on a day-by-day and lesson-by-lesson basis. Class notebook we won't be using as such at the present. Assignments are where you're going to find your work for each lesson, and you better complete it and then turn it in. And then grades is where you're going to find in all your work was completed and get your feedback from there. If you finish with it, you can sign out by clicking on your little initials there and sign out. But the final thing I want you to do, just to show me that you've managed to get on, that you're happy with everything you're using, is in here, you can write a little bit here. So I'm going to put a little smiley face just to show that I've been on. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, it'll just show me that you've managed to get on and everything is fine. Okay, so a little smiley face from there. You can't delete these, so once they're on, I'll be able to see them. You can comment on them, and other people might give you a thumbs up if they like your comment or reply to it and things like that. Okay, so like I said, you can't delete things off here, but if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. But I'd like you to put a emoji on there by just clicking this one, just to show me you've got on. So once again, you might want to put this one on here. Okay, little emoji there, just to have a little laugh. Okay, thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.